Bàbá Jésù, Ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí mímọ́, ìbà f'Olúwarun gbà, ìbà f'Ẹlẹ́dùmarè. Bàbá Jésù, Ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí mímọ́. Bàbá Jésù, Ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí mímọ́, ìbà f'Olúwarun gbà, ìbà f'Ẹlẹ́dùmarè. Bàbá Jésù, Ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí mímọ́.
Mo kí gbogbo wa káàbọ̀ sórí ètò mi ní àwúrọ̀ yìí. Mo rí pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ènìyàn ni wọ́n ti ń darapọ̀ lórí ètò lónìí. Mo nígbàgbọ́ pé Jésù Kristi ọba aláàánú jùlọ yóò fún wa ní ètò yìí ṣe ní àárọ̀ yìí. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń gbórí wọlé ní kọ̀ọ̀kan, ẹ̀yin tèmi lórí Facebook ẹ̀yin tèmi lórí Facebook àti ẹ̀yin tí ẹ kì í ṣe tèmi tẹ́ ẹ kàn wá sí bíbáyìí láti wá gbọ́ kí ni Pastor Shola fẹ́ sọ. Ẹ̀yin náà ẹ káàbọ̀. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín. We thank everybody for coming. Thank you very much for joining the broadcast. This morning we're going to be looking at something very important. Many of us, we have seen a lot of videos flying all around, as per the Christ Apostolic Church, Wilson, Baltimore, the pastor, the church members, and some other people. I believe that the best thing in this world is for people to learn to follow the truth. The truth is bitter. The truth is very difficult to find, but the truth will set us free. If we carry rumor, if we assume, connect to assumption, we are going to destroy a lot of people. We're going to destroy a lot of good stuff going on. Let me tell you. I see this pattern has been there for a long time. There's so many people, they just carry stories. All because they want to get likes and views on social media. Because people get paid for sharing content on social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, they get paid. And because they get paid to do this, so they always want to look for likes and views by all means. And so what they do is that they cook up stories. They can actually cook up a lot of stories that will actually drag and draw a lot of people towards that direction. Some few months ago, they posted my picture that Pastor Shola, I'm selling anointing oil for 2 million naira or 1 million naira in Abuja. I'm based in America. I've never even been to Abuja this year at all. So how can somebody go, me, Pastor Shola, go to Abuja to start selling anointing oil? Because people hate me. They see me telling the truth about stuff and everything, so they're looking for ways of bringing me down. Any little bad news about Pastor Shola will go viral. Any little story about Pastor Shola is going to go crazy. Everybody's going to hear about it. People will share it. Like right now, I'm really, running a show this time. It's not going to be easy for us to get people to share it, but they will share bad news. If you want to get likes, if you want to get views, all right, go ahead and just share a bad news. Just cook up a story and say, oh, Pastor Shola just finished sleeping with somebody's wife. I have the picture on my wall. You will find out that so many people will come, oh my God. The internet has started again. I don't like this. I don't really like this. I don't like this at all. I don't.
Olúwarun ìbà Elédùmarè. Bàbá Jésù, Ọlọ́run ẹ̀mí mímọ́.
You see, this is what we go through. This is what we go through all the time. But we thank God anyway. We are back online. We thank God we're back online. You see, when I'm not sure. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me properly? Are you guys hearing me? Please let me know if you're hearing me properly. If the sound is clear. I want you guys to let me know. The audio is bad. Hearing me properly, if the audio is bad. The audio is bad. Please, can somebody let me know if the audio is good? How about now? Because personally, I'm listening to my feedback here, and my feedback is giving me a good sound. It's better now. Okay, very good. All right, so you guys are getting it now. Thank you very much for that feedback. Okay, good. I see you guys are hearing me well now. So I'm going to start from this side. You know, bad news can sell. Bad news can sell pretty fast. And human beings are always looking for the downfall of another person. They're always looking for the downfall of another person. You know, when we are attacking evil, there is nothing wrong in attacking evil. There's nothing wrong in talking about fake pastors. There's nothing wrong talking about fake churches. There's nothing wrong about that. I don't see anything wrong. Is it because we are all watchmen? And the reason why we are here is to be our brother's keeper. So we need to watch out and be able to inform people when they are going to a bad place or going to a good place. All right. So many churches in Nigeria, they bury human beings under the altar of their churches. So many of them are having all manners of juju inside of their pockets when they come to church. Pastors. I'm talking about pastors now. Even ladies inside church. They're looking for ways to get close to the pastor, so they do juju to come there. And then they get to meet the pastor, then they bring him down. So many things going on in the society right now. People love bad news. Bad news can sell very fast. And for the people that are on social media, that are bloggers on social media, many of these people, they're desperate, looking for views, desperate, looking for subscribers, desperate, looking for traffic on their website, on their blog, or whatever. Because that's how people make money. People make money when you get subscribers. When you get 10,000 subscribers, there's an amount of money that's actually attached to your advertisement on your page. If you get likes on Facebook, all right, then your page is going to go up. Then they can put advertisement on your page, and then people can pay you to advertise their products. So everybody is looking for a way to attract people to come to their network. And because you are looking for people, you find out if you put there that Jesus Christ healed the sick yesterday, people will not come. If you kind of like post something about, oh, Buhari is doing well in Nigeria, nobody's going to share it. If you say, oh, Donald Trump just opened the border and all Nigerians can come in, nobody's going to share it. But the moment you say Donald Trump has blocked the border, Nigerians can't come to America anymore, immigrants from Nigeria cannot have any space in America anymore, you will see 20,000 shares. 20,000 shares. When you see, oh, Buhari just sold Nigeria to the Chinese, you will see 20 million shares. Oh, a missionary just got killed in China, you will see 5,000 shares. When you say, oh, Pastor Shola just finished sleeping with somebody, we caught him on camera, you will see 5 billion shares. All right, and this is what I see. And I don't know what we're teaching our children. We are feeding them the wrong stuff. And I don't understand, if we call ourselves Christians and we cannot stand by the truth. The truth is what will set a nation free. It is not lies. It is not assumptions. It's not cooking up lies and all kinds of stuff. And we don't even care. We don't remember that we are messing the life of somebody up. As we're doing what we're doing, we are messing the life of another person up. All right, what will it be? How will it go when you mess up the life of somebody just because you want to go up? I see a lot of people do say this. A lot of people do say this. They say, "Titeniko babaje, teniko leda." I don't believe in that. Is it a philosophy or whatever? I don't believe in it. I believe you should do whatever it will take you to go up without messing the life of another person up. All right, that's what I think. You want to get views on social media, I believe you can actually go and build content. Have a very good, solid teaching. What you can teach people, let people gravitate towards you. Then when they come to you, you bless them, you add value to their lives. Now, on social media these days, I see that people just come in, they just want to make money, they don't care about what they're feeding people. You don't feed people wrong stuff. Even though people love to be fed wrong stuff, all right, they love to be fed garbage. All right, they go copy stuff, copy this, copy all of that stuff, and that's why you see a lot of people are very sensitive these days. Every little thing you post on social media, people are just so fast, so fast, so fast, so fast to judge, to comment without critically breaking the post down. How can you just read a post one time? Many of us, we just read a post one time and then we just go straight to the comment box and just leave kind of a nasty comment. I see that. I see that stuff. All right? It's terrible. All right? So many people, they do it on my page also. And that was why I was asking the other day when people started attacking me. I said, who exactly is giving people the top fan badge without my consent? And then I begin to see a lot of people, they leave comment and the comment don't even match. The comment is not in line with what I'm preaching. And then they leave comment, but when you see on the top of their names, you see top fan. Now, they are representing me. Everywhere people see them to be a representative for Pastor Shola, they must believe in what Pastor Shola is saying. They must believe in Pastor Shola's ideas. They are following him because they are a disciple of Pastor Shola. But why are they commenting like this? What kind of comment is coming out from their mouth? Okay, that's exactly the reason why I was talking that day when people started attacking me. That why will I say that? I'm supposed to be thanking them for them being my top fan. I didn't choose them. I didn't make them my top fan. If I want to choose people to be my top fans, there are certain people I'm not going to pick because their ideas doesn't match with mine. Their mindset is different from my own. All right, what they're doing to me is that they're messing my name up. And like I said, sometimes I said there are some certain people that you don't want to be around, and those people are going to mess your life up, and you don't know. Many of you don't know. You just want to be a friend to everybody because you are lonely. You just want to be a friend with everybody because I'm a pastor, I'm alone, I'm lonely, I have to have friends, I have to go to party, and then you didn't even know that the parties you're going, the friends you're keeping are the ones messing your name up. Those are the ones messing you up. You will find out that so many times it is actually that person that is very close to you that will mess you up. It's not people that are far away from you. People that don't know you can't mess you up because they don't know anything about you. People that know you very well are the people that can mess you up. People that know you're in and out. People that sleep with you. People that eat with you. Those people who know your name. They know where you're from. You guys are members of the same church. You guys go to the same church to worship God. And at the end of the day, they are the only ones that can mess you up. Why? Because if people should know, I am his friend. He is my friend. He is my best friend. I know him so well. He's a member of my church. People will believe them because they know you. They will believe them because they know you. We could identify that you are together. We could know. We can see that you guys are together. You believe in the same thing. You go to the same church. There was a time, there was a picture on social media of the two of you. All right? You guys are good friends. These are the people that can mess you up. So if you're not careful, you will allow people to mess you up before you get to know it. A lot of problems we encounter in life today is not from the enemy. It's from the friends that we carry, that we say friends. The problems we are passing through today is not from the enemy. Let me tell you this. Tí ọ̀tá inú ilé ò bá ṣílẹ̀kùn fún títa, ọ̀tá àta ò lè rí nǹkan kan ṣe fún ẹ. It is always people that are within that will open the door for the ones that are outside to penetrate you, and the ones that are within, they will camouflage. They will pretend like they are not the one doing anything to you. They will still be running around with you. They will still be consoling you. They will be telling you all manners of things. They will not be suggesting maybe it's this person, maybe it's that person, and then they will make you to become the enemy of those that could have helped you. Then they will turn your back on the ones that could have helped you just because they just want to bring you down. They might be jealous of you because of your prosperity. They might be jealous of you because of your goodness. They might be jealous, even if you don't have anything, they might be jealous of you because you are happy. Your happiness is actually making them sad. Your joy is making them to be hungry. You don't have money like them. You are not as successful as them, but you have peace. You are contented with what God has given to you. They get jealous of that. And for no reason at all, they're looking for a way to bring you down. It's a pity today that so many of you guys out there, you walk around blindly, that you don't understand what is going on around you, that the so-called people that you hang out with are the ones sharing your secret with the enemy. They are the ones. And I see that stuff, and people will sell your story for money. They will sell you out because of tiny little change. Do you know this person? Yes, I know the person. Can you tell us about him? Because of tiny little change, people mess people up. There is no more friends these days. Kò sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ mọ́. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi, àjọ ń wọṣọ kan náà, àjọ ń jẹun nínú àwo táǹgàràn. Àjọ ń lo ilé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ kan náà, màá ní àjọ ń sùn sórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì kan náà. Mo lè wálé wọn, òun náà lè wálé mi. Mo lè wálé wọn, èmi náà lè wálé tèmi náà. Òun wọn mọ ìyàwó mi, èmi náà mọ ìyàwó wọn. You are so comfortable leaving your wife with your friend. Oh, God Almighty. You're so comfortable allowing your wife to communicate with your friend when you're not there. Oh my God, you're so comfortable allowing your friend to penetrate your home. Come on. I don't understand people, man. I don't understand. Can somebody be trusted? Look at the life of Joseph. Those guys were his enemy. They were his brothers, blood brothers. They're not just outsiders. They're not just anybody on the street. They're not just friends on Facebook. We're talking about people that were born by the same mother, the same father. They destroy people. All right? Every one of us, we have family problems. Who are the people giving us family problems? Are they not our family members? When you say, okay, you have problems, you say, yes, I have. You say, what kind of problem is it? Say, it's a family problem. Who are the people giving you problem? Are they not your family members? Are they not your brothers, your sisters that don't have common sense? So many of our brothers and sisters, they have salt and water in their head. They're jealous of your prosperity. Just imagine you managed to come to America, you are still struggling. They are mad. They are so mad about that. About you just staying in America, still managing to pay bills. So many of us don't even have 10,000 in our savings account. So many of us don't even have 5,000 in our savings account. Many of us don't even have 2,000 in our savings account. But because we have a car we drive, we have a house that we live in, or we have a small job that we're doing, and we're praying to God for God to increase us. But when they see us, they hate us. They just don't like you. Just not because of anything, just because we're just so fortunate that we're not begging money from them. That you're not begging from them. You are not begging them for money. They hate you for that. So many people in church hate you because you have not come to actually share with them what is going on between you and your wife. So many people in church don't like you because your wife is not that kind of a person that always socializes with them. They hate you because you are not a talkative. They hate you because they don't know what is going on in your mind. They hate you because of that. It's a terrible thing. I find it so difficult to believe that people just hate people for no reason at all. And this is where we need to be very careful as people. As Christians, we need to be very careful. Know who you hang out with. Know who you give the key to your house to. There was a story, I actually read it somewhere on Facebook. This particular lady actually hired a sister from church to be a babysitter for just a night. And then she and her husband decided to go out on a night on a date night. So they called the sister from church to come over and hang out with the children where they are gone, and they will come back in the morning. And that was all that they did. They left their children with a church member. Actually, to me, that's a stranger. All right, that's a stranger to me. All right, the person was in their home. the person was in their home. And what did he do? That person didn't stay in the living room with the children. When the children went to sleep, she sneaked into the bedroom of this person, took the brush that they use in brushing their teeth, took the kenkenwe, and took some of the underwears of that lady that was actually spread out in the bathroom, and took those things away. Thank God there was a camera inside of the house looking at everything, so they saw her. So they had to go there. Luckily, she sent the old stuff to Nigeria, trying to actually use that particular stuff for juju or something like that. So the woman quickly went there in the morning, attacked that. She already gave it to his sister that will be traveling to Nigeria next week, and that was how they actually go and they contacted the person, and then boom, they got hold of everything. See, you don't have friends. If you think you have friends, you are lying to yourself. You don't have no friends at all. People that you see around you, you cannot prove that they are your friends. They cannot prove that they are friends of yours too. Until the days of problem, until the days of evil. When the day of situation will come, when the day of situation will come, that's when you realize who is your friend and who is not your friend. Right there. Until that time. Alabari loa. So today, we've been seeing a lot of videos flying all around the place, a lot of different videos flying everywhere. We have seen picture of people fighting in front of Christ Apostolic Church Wosem in Baltimore. All right, the church founded by Apostle T.O. Obadari. Apostle T.O. Obadari is not the owner of the church. He is just privileged to start that church. God gave him the opportunity to be the founder of that church. All right, so he is not the owner. The owner of the church is God himself. But God cannot come down here to supervise the activity of men. So he will always, I know they're distracting me. God will always find somebody to put in charge and say, you are the one that will be in charge of this place. So you are only a caretaker. As a pastor of a church, you're a caretaker. As a general overseer, you're a caretaker. You don't have any right over anything concerning a church. The church belongs to God and belongs to the people. When you come to America here, the law is that the church is a public property. So it's not the property of anybody. The church is open to all. Anybody can enter the church to come for service. Anybody can come to church to do whatsoever. So you cannot lay hold on the church and say, this church belongs to me. It doesn't belong to anybody. It belongs to God. We need to go back to that, to go and realize that mindset must be in us, that nobody owns the church. It is when a church is actually a church of businessmen. When people want to do business with church, when they want to profit inside of church, that's when people begin to say, it's my church, it's our property. The church is not the property of anybody. It's the property of God. All right, and we should treat it as one. So when you do that, you begin to see that things will begin to change. Everybody should eat inside of the church. The church members that are having businesses, you as a church member are supposed to patronize them. Okay, the pastor's wife is the printer of the church. The pastor's wife is the, oh my God, somebody's flagging me down already. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. All right. All right, we're back again. Thank you very much for staying put. Thank you for staying put. We're back again. All right, so we see that the church, the video is all over right this moment, flying all around as per the Christ Apostolic Church, Wosem, Baltimore Church. I have ministered in that church almost about 5 or 6 times. Because I used to work for CAC, I used to work for Christ Apostolic Church, Wosem. I was in Oklahoma City, down south. And a time came in my life, I left the church totally, because coming from Nigeria, I was a pastor, and I went through a lot of stuff. I saw the atrocities inside of church. It was terrible, and so I came in to America. When I entered America, I told myself I don't want to be a pastor anymore. So I removed pastor from my name after a while. So I started behind my name Shola, Shola everywhere, and I got a job, from one job to another job, and all kinds of stuff. Started feeding myself, and at the end of the day, I was able to break through. As I was working with Slumber J in Oklahoma, and after about 9 years. 9 years, God came back. And I was driving to work that day, and God sat down on the passenger seat. I was feeling it because I could feel there's a kind of a spirit inside of my car. My job to my house is probably like 1 hour, 34 minutes. So that's what I drive every day to work and to come back. But sometimes when I go to work on Monday, I might not come back in another 3 weeks. I might not come back in a month. So I was so used to it anyway. So God sat down on the passenger seat and he looked at me and he said to me, "Go and make all that money, you will never prosper. Go and make all that money, you will never prosper." And I was laughing. I just bought a house. I have a car. I have 2 cars I drive. And I was actually saving a little money in my bank account. I was like laughing, like, what are you talking about? I'm a prosperous person. I don't need you to prosper. And God looked at me and said, "Yeah, you don't need me to prosper, but you need me to have peace, because prosperity is a package 100%, and money is only 2% of prosperity, and the peace behind spending money is in my hand, and that's the 68% that you don't have right now," and stuff like that. And that was when it got me thinking. And before I got to know it, I started having that particular situation that I'll be watching TV, I'll be seeing myself preaching, I'll be seeing myself lay hands on people and all kinds of stuff. And one day I decided, okay, I'm going to do something about it. So I met a girl on social media. I think it was MySpace. At that time, Facebook was not that, it's not that popular. At that point in time, it was MySpace. So I met a girl there, and the girl invited me to CAC church. And I've never been to CAC in my life. I always look at CAC as an old people church. What do you want me to go and do in an old people church? I can't come there. Their mindset is whack. I don't like people praying and banging their heads on the wall. It's without sense. What exactly are they doing? So I decided, okay, I'm going to go there the first time and stuff like that. So I went. So when I went there, when I got there, it was like about 45 minutes drive from my house, because I live in the white neighborhood. So I drove all the way to the place. It was 45 minutes drive on the turnpike. And I got there and I saw them. They were dancing, nobody playing keyboard. There were almost about 200 of them in the place. And they were just there dancing to the music. The person that was singing in Kiho, and the person who was beating the drum in Kizi. And then the people that are singing, they're just confusing the drummer and all kinds of 200 people, and nobody is singing correctly. So I was kind of like really moved. So I told the sister, I said, "You guys are having a Thanksgiving?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Can you let me just play the keyboard and sing over here?" He said, yeah. Come on. That was how she sneaked me to the back, and I actually set up the keyboard with microphone stand, and I told the guy, "Give me a highlight beat." So I started playing, I was singing, and the pastor started running after me right from that moment. Started running after me, telling me to come to church and all kinds of stuff. So it was during that time, after some time, one particular man of God came to town. This person is Apostle Tony Aladikoba. I know you guys will know him. It's Apostle Tony Aladikoba. Came to town, and he was having a 3-day revival in town. So he came there to minister. So he told me some stuff and everything, and I shared what I was passing through with him. So he was the one who brought me to come and be interviewed by the Christ Apostolic Church Wilson General Secretary, who happens to be Dr. Abraham Obadari. So they gave me the job, and then I moved from Oklahoma to Connecticut. From Connecticut, I pastored in Connecticut church for 1 year, and then from there they moved me to the Brooklyn church here in Brooklyn, New York City, where I served for 8 good years. I served for 8 good years here and stuff. And to the glory of God, I left the church about 2 years ago. About 2-3 years ago, I left the church. Okay, the church is doing fine. I'm doing fine also. I don't hate nobody. I'm not fighting with nobody. I don't have any bitterness against anybody. God is blessing me, and God is blessing them also. Anytime they ask me to come and preach in that church, I'll go there. So that was during that time I got to know Pastor Bandalasha, who happens to be the pastor of the Baltimore Christ Apostolic Church. Very elderly man, very transparent man, is a peaceful person, as far as I know him. So we crack jokes, we talk, we do all kinds of stuff together and all that. We're always at the CAC convention together. We sit at the back, they ask him questions, we answer the question. And this guy, I got to know him. This guy is living inside of a house that worth about $1 million in Baltimore. All right. When you know $1 million house in Baltimore, that guy is not a poor person. All right. The guy is not a poor person. He's got kids that have gone through college. The wife is a nursing administrator, if I'm not mistaken it. And the wife has actually been in the country for a long time. He has been in the country for a long time. He founded a company, insurance company, all by himself. And that particular stuff is giving him a lot of money right this moment to feed his family, to take care of himself. And as far as I know, he contributed a lot to the church of God. He supported the people when he became the pastor. I do not have the real story of how he became the pastor, but I found out it was after Apostle Tony Aladikoba left the Baltimore church that he was appointed the pastor of that church. And as a matter of fact, it was Apostle Tony Aladikoba who recommended him to become the pastor of the church of Baltimore. That was many years ago. Okay? So that was many years ago. So he founded that particular business by himself, is doing fine for himself. Even I went there. I went to the business one time, to meet with him. He entertained me, took me to a hotel. I ministered in the church later, right after that time. So I've been going there, and every time I go there, the guy would treat me right, would do me well. The wife is a wonderful person, very wonderful man. All right, she's a very wonderful person. I love her to death. For real. She's very sociable. She goes to parties all the time. She's engaged with people. She loves people. She always wants to mingle with people. I don't see anything wrong. I don't see anything wrong in that kind of lifestyle. I don't see nothing wrong with her lifestyle. She's a people person. She loves to have people around her. She invites people to her home all the time. And her husband is a fantastic person also. All right. As far as I get to know them. All right. If you know any other thing about it that I don't know, you're free to make a phone call into this studio any moment when I open up this channel for you guys to be able to call in. But as far as me, Pastor Shola, I know them that much. All right. So I just woke up one day and I saw the videos all around the place. But the issue is that I've been following this stuff for almost about 3 or 4 years now, the issue going on in church. Because there was a time somebody called and said, oh, this stuff happened in church. Because in New York City, the news was all over. Okay, what are we supposed to do? They caught somebody sleeping with somebody in church. If I'm not mistaken, the person who slept with the woman happens to be the men's leader of the church or something, men's fellowship leader or whatsoever, or probably Sunday school teacher. I'm not sure. But the woman actually who was slept with happens to be a Sunday school teacher also in the same place. They were all together in the same place, the same church. The man who slept with the person's wife happens to be the friend of the husband of the woman that was slept with. I just want you guys to have the background because I'm going to open the telephone line right now and the wife of the pastor is going to call in today. What I want to clear, I'm not allowed to tell a story that much. What I want to quickly clear is that the pastor of the church is Pastor Banbalasha. He is not the person that was accused of sleeping with church member. The person who slept with the person who slept with that woman or sleep with that woman is a member of the church. The pastor is a matured man. The woman in question is a matured woman. The one who slept with the woman is a matured woman. The husband of the man is a matured man also. All right. I really don't believe we should put anybody on the spot on this. We need to first of all dig into the truth, which we are already digging right this moment. I have a lot of information in my hand that I'm going to release to you guys later. But for today, I want to quickly just leave it on that level of Pastor Bankole Banbalasha. So the wife is going to be calling me in right this moment. If you're listening to me, madam, I want you to go ahead and call me in right this moment so that so that we can actually go straight into business at this time. So I'm going to be waiting for the woman to call in right now, and then we're going to interview her. She's going to tell us about her husband. Is her husband the person you're seeing in the picture? Is her husband the person that was shown, inside of the tape playing with his penis? Is that the pastor? Is the pastor the one that has been accused of sleeping with somebody or not? All right, I have her here right now. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello.
Can you turn your computer off? We are hearing it at the background, man.
Oh, okay.
Please turn it off.
Oh my God. I'm going to do this TikTok.
All right.
Oh my God.
Don't mess anything up. We are hearing you.
Okay.
But we don't want you to. We don't want you to have the.
Okay, sir. Let me try. Okay.
All right. Now we can hear you.
Okay.
Hello, ma.
Okay. Hello, sir.
God bless you, ma.
Yeah, you too, sir.
Can you tell us your name, ma?
My name is Mrs. Shola from Baltimore, the wife of Pastor Babikoli Dangbalasha.
Wow.
Baltimore
Assembly.
KC Wilson, Baltimore.
Wow, that's good. What do you do, ma?
I work with a mental ill adult.
Okay.
As a mental health worker.
God bless you, ma. Now, you are married to the pastor called Pastor Bankole Dangbalasha.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How well do you know your husband?
I've been married to my husband now. We'll be 34 years.
Okay.
Coming July. So over 33 years.
Over 33 years.
Over 33 years.
Wow, that's
We've
good.
been in Baltimore for 32 years now.
For 32 years.
Yes.
When was he appointed the pastor of the church?
2008.
By who?
Pastor Aladi Koba told my husband that he had a dream when he was leaving the church, that he had a dream that God said he should hand over the Baltimore Assembly over to my husband. That was what he told us that time.
So, Pastor Aladi Koba was formerly the pastor of the church that your husband is pastoring presently.
Yes. As a matter of fact, he was even the one that ordained my husband as a pastor, which I have pictures.
He ordained your pastor.
Was ordained as a pastor. He was the one that performed the ceremony.
Wow, that's good. That's good. All right. So
that was in 2003.
When your husband took up the office of a pastor, how was the church? What was the condition of the church then?
Oh my God. Let's say dead church. The church was like a dead church. And when I say dead church, that was unusual. I don't want to mention names. That was going on for years there, and everybody left that church. Even the few of us that remained there remained because of our loyalty to the church. So by the time the church was handed over to my husband,
yes,
it was like let me say maybe 2-3 families.
Okay.
And just a few youth. It can't still all together at that time. I don't think we're up to 20.
Wow. Now, your husband is a very prosperous man. You guys are living in a very nice, beautiful home. You have beautiful cars and your children. Is your husband taking money from the church account to do all this that he's doing?
As a matter of fact, my husband is not even getting paid.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, he's putting his own money to some of the projects in the church when we took over the place. Because the church was renovated.
Okay. So he spent most of, he invested in the church. Okay.
The church was nothing in the account by the time we took over.
Yeah.
So there was even nothing to pay him. He took over. He said, "Don't worry. I'm not saying I want to get paid. I didn't even want to take this position. But when my pastor who is leaving this church says, God says you should hand over this church to him.
Yes.
He can't say no to what God said. And for good 3 months, to be sincere, we all have our own issues in our marriages. I wasn't talking to my husband. I said, no, don't take up that position. No, please. No, please. Don't be pastor of this church. For good 3 months, we were not talking. But when I remember the story of Jonah, when God sent him to another city to go and perform there, and he refused, he was forced to go there by force by fire. I was like, I might be going on in the town. If I have an accident and I lose my arm or leg or eye, and God say yes, you don't want to do my work. Now go and do it. I don't want to do God's work with disabled. I want to do God's work of God with my full body. That was this what I went to my husband and I begged him. I said, I've made mistake. Afterwards, the work of God that he called you for. I was having two social club that time. Washington DC, Virginia area, they know me. I was just like you said about me. I'm a people person. I love life. I'm so lively. So I was having my own fun. I've had my children, they all graduated from university. So the best thing for me is just to enjoy myself. And then my husband took up the position of pastor. Now I have to calm down.
You have to calm down.
Everything.
You have to adjust yourself to help him to become a good pastor.
Yes.
All right. Now, the next question for you is this. Have you ever seen the video of a man that is showed stroking his penis and talking to somebody on a video call? Was that, or is that your husband?
No. That's not my husband. People out there, please, that's not my husband. People know us know that that's not my husband. Oh, that's not my husband. That's not Pastor Bagbalasa.
Second question is this. You know that the video has gone everywhere. People are sending it to me from Nigeria, from Australia. Yes. They're sending it to me from California, everywhere. Yes. All right. Now, there was another video of some people in front of the church, and they were accusing somebody that somebody slept with the wife and now messaging the daughter, trying to sleep with the daughter at the same time. People believe that that person is referring to Pastor Bagbalasa inside of that video and stuff. And then somebody said there is another person in that video who happens to be the person who actually slept with somebody in the church. Tell me about that person.
Number one, not my husband, not the pastor.
Yes.
People got it right.
Okay.
Not my pastor that the pastor was talking to.
Yeah.
The ex-husband of the woman. He wasn't addressing my husband as the man who slept with his wife. And to be sincere, Bible I'm not sure. When we had the story when it was first brought to my husband called these individual people separately. This is what I heard about you. Yeah. Both of them denies it.
The man is a Sunday school teacher, or the woman is a Sunday school teacher?
The woman was a Sunday school teacher then.
Okay, how about the man?
The man was the main leader.
What is the relationship between the man and the husband of the woman?
They were friends before the husband left for Nigeria 4 years ago.
What made the husband leave the family house to go to Nigeria?
They having issue that even for some of the issue myself and my husband got involved. Okay. The issue was that I'm moving to Nigeria. I don't want to stay here. You should be sending money to me. The wife said no. The children are still young. Let's raise them together.
So the man is expecting the woman to work here and send money to him in Nigeria?
Yeah, he said he wants to move to Nigeria and start business.
Okay.
One of the visits there that my husband went to there, my husband said he mentioned that at this point, I'm suspecting that my wife is even having a boyfriend.
Okay.
Not to me, not on the occasions that I went to them. When I went to them twice to settle things for them, it was another thing entirely. My wife is not cooking for me. That was even one occasion which he can settle. I brought him here and cook for him. I said, cook him up. Every year we need to know Michelle Atano. I saw us to buy Nigeria 10 boy, you don't be no. So settle down, no. So one occasion, my husband said he went to them. Yeah. And the husband said that he was suspecting that his wife was having an affair. My husband said he asked them. That was back then, before he even left for the 4 years trip. Then my husband said he asked him that, who did you catch him? Who did you take? He said he don't know the person yet. But that when he found out who the person is, he will make sure that he himself sleeps with that guy, whoever was sleeping with his wife that time. He said he will make sure that he will find his wife and sleep with his wife.
Wow. He promised that he was going to sleep with the other guy's wife too if he found out who the person is.
At that time.
Okay.
He wasn't sure. So after that, he left for 4 years.
Okay.
So the next thing we heard about him was that he got married to another woman.
The man here got married in Nigeria to another person.
The man that was accusing that somebody left with his wife.
Yeah.
Now left Baltimore and went to Nigeria for 4 years.
Okay.
But before he left, he wasn't sure he was sleeping with his wife.
Okay.
He said he was just suspecting. So a few months after that, we didn't see him again. He left and was in Nigeria for 4 years.
Okay.
All we heard about him was that, some people were even carrying
and people believe maybe we made it 4 years, but within 4 years, what
of his engagement, that time God, they were even showing it around.
Oh, they have picture of his engagement?
That time.
Okay.
I'm not going to promise you, but that time he got engaged. He did an engagement ceremony with the leading wife in Nigeria.
Okay. I want us to establish one thing quickly. They were having marital issues here in America between himself and his wife. He said, I'm relocating to Nigeria to start a business. You work here, take care of the children, and still send money to me in Nigeria. All right. So along the line, he said, okay, I am suspecting that my wife is having a extramarital affair. And the pastor came in, talk about it. You came in, talk about it. But he ended up going back to Nigeria anyway. So for 4 years, he was in Nigeria. And then the rumor came up, or probably the fact came out, that he's engaged in Nigeria and he gave back to 2 children. All right.
Exactly.
So during that time, where was the wife?
The wife was here working.
Okay.
Taking care of the 3 kids that she had for him, plus the first daughter that he had from another before he even got married to this lady.
Okay.
He already had a daughter that he brought to America one way or the other during their marital life.
Okay.
He left those 4 children with this lady.
Wow.
The daughter was in 4th year in the college, or either 1st or 2nd, because I remember that time she was one of her choir.
Okay.
Either 1st or 2nd year college. He left her and other 3 kids with this lady. And this lady
so what you're saying is that he left the children from a different woman with the other woman?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So that's good. You have been able to clarify that. So when he came back, and what happened?
The next thing he came back, he recruited 2 of his friends.
Okay.
They used to be friends here before he left, and said, "You see, so has been sleeping with my wife in that church, and the pastor has not been doing anything. I complained to this pastor before I left that I suspected somebody was sleeping with my wife.
Okay.
He did not do anything. He did not stop the affairs. And those two dogs came to church and said, Pastor, why did you do something? After all, we see you as our father in this community. You can tell this guy not to sleep with another man's wife again, and we listen to you. We listen to you. We used to respect you. We used to do this. Why is it that you couldn't stop this affairs?" My husband was like, I called both of them. They are 2 adults. They said no. It was a rumor. Oh, we have the evidence. We can show you. My husband said, where is the evidence? Look at the vehicle. Look at the car that guy just bought. Did you see who co-signed for him? Is that an evidence that they are sleeping together?
Sure.
You are showing my husband somebody co-signed for the guy, for his car.
So co-signing for somebody doesn't mean they are sleeping together?
Thank you. So we couldn't find any evidence. The next thing was that they took it to Obada's son.
Okay.
I said, you should come and fire my husband from the church and disgrace him with everything that has done for the church.
So the issue of firing the pastor is because of this sexual issue. Somebody is sleeping with my wife and the pastor didn't do anything. So that's why they want to fire the pastor.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's good. We are not going to go straight to that particular stuff of what the Obada is, what they did or what not. Firing the pastor or not firing the pastor today, by the grace of God, because I have a notice right now that the man in question who is accusing his wife of sleeping with another person is actually going to be on the show also to come over and shed more light to what has happened. But I want to thank you for actually shedding light to this thing, that is not the picture of your husband. Your husband is Pastor Bankole Bangbalasha. He is not that guy that people are talking about on social media. And I want to quickly just I want to quickly just encourage people, please, if you are listening to this program right now, or maybe you're a friend of somebody who has shared the post, they have actually put the name of the pastor on that post. They should please go over there and edit it, because the pastor is not the kind of person that would do such a kind of thing. We need to clean that name of this man. We need to actually make his name good again. He is not that guy. He did not sleep with anybody. He's not planning to sleep with anybody. And the person that is accusing somebody of sleeping with his wife is not accusing Pastor Bankole Bangbalasha for sleeping with his wife and his daughter. The person who is in the question is not a pastor. That person that is being accused is the men's fellowship leader of the church, and the woman is a Sunday school teacher of that church. They used to be. Right now, the woman is no longer a Sunday school teacher, and the man is no longer men's leader at the church. Thank you very much, ma, for coming on the show with me, ma. I really appreciate that, and we'll definitely get back with you when we need you again, ma.
I'm still with you, sir. If you need to ask me questions, sir.
God bless you. We will come call you back, ma. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I believe everybody is able to hear that right now, and we're going to go straight now. If there's anybody who is listening right this moment, you want to make a phone call in, probably you have a question or you have something to say as per this stuff, I want you guys to make a phone call in. But one thing I want you to put at the back of your mind is this. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. I want to tell you that I got a lot of stuff, a lot of materials in my hand that we're going to be talking about until this day. By the grace of God, it started almost about 4 years ago, and we're going to actually go line by line, date by date, year by year, month by month, until we get to today. By the grace of God. You see, people that are on social media don't help the devil. Don't help the devil to mess up things. It's not good to mess up the name of somebody who didn't commit no crime, didn't commit no offense at all. We are going to dig into it by the grace of God. The man who somebody slept with his wife is coming on the show. He's coming on the show. And there are some other people also that are coming on the show to come over and shed light concerning this issue. I am not going to side anybody. I'm not on the side of the church. I'm not on the side of Pastor Bankole Bangbalasha. I'm not on the side of his wife. I'm not on the side of the man who accused somebody of sleeping with his wife. I am going to sit on the fence, and I'm going to allow you people to be the judge. Who is at fault and who is not at fault? So let's write it down. You know, today we've been able to interview the wife, the legal wife of Pastor Bankole Bangbalasha, who has come to shed the light on it. That is not the husband. The husband is Bankole Bangbalasha, not that guy stroking his penis. That guy, Boboton Josopi, Boboton Josopi, O Josopi de Bipe, O to see Bien, O Tebai, O to Ayadi, we need Baba. Baba is Yawa, Baba is Simon. I know Baba, I know say me can no bamu man, no bad man for it here for man Mopelayon. You know, say, Paul ni man Mama Josopi ni no ni waju camera. So mo beto ba Josopi, àwọn èèyàn Josopi yẹn. You know, so what to Josopi to yidi ba, o yidi o to se kun ba e ko eri bembe bi ko ya. You say, o Josopi ni corner. Ewe ni mo wa. Ọmọ akeburuku. Wọ́n lé wa laita. Ọmọ Zimalia ni bobo yẹn. So and you know, one funny thing is this. You see the pictures, all the pictures, on that post, the pictures on that post, you know, none of them is actually a real picture. None of them. We don't even know those people. Those people in the picture, they are not even the correct people. All right? They are not even the correct people. You know what I'm saying? So, please, I want us to go, let them take those posts down, and let us follow the truth gradually. I want to just quickly appreciate all of our bloggers out there. Many of them, they have been going all around trying to find the truth. I want to quickly just appreciate the man called DYK in Baltimore. He was at the church yesterday. And that's one thing I like. I like people to go and dig for the truth. Don't just believe the story of one person or another person over another person. Go to the place, do your investigation, ask questions, and you know what I'm saying? So, and then you'll be able to know. exactly what is going on. Instead of we messing up the name of somebody, we are not supposed to do that. All right, let us look for the truth and hold on to the truth. I'm still expecting people that want to call in. If anybody would like to call in, the telephone number is 405-550-5135. 405-550-5135. I've been expecting people to call in. I'm not seeing people calling in. I want people to make the phone call in. You have a different story. You have a different story about this whole stuff. Please go ahead and call in right now. I can spot Olubukola Genesis JC. God bless you, my sister. Thank you very much for what you've been doing. We really appreciate everybody. Okay, so we're going to be expecting that. We're going to be expecting your phone call if you have a different version of this story from where we started today until this point. I have somebody calling. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, DKY.
DKY, God bless you.
Thank you, sir. It's nice to chatting with you yesterday.
We thank God, sir. We thank God, sir.
Thank you. Like I said yesterday, I'm just monitoring what is going on.
Okay.
What is going, and even this morning,
okay.
I was heartbreaking, but I'm really sure don't go viral. It is not sound like. Like, and I'm going to be looking from different contacts, not come to the phone. So apparently, I end up like
okay.
I don't know how to tell you. Okay. So thank God, okay. It's bad on your name, integrity, and so on.
Yeah.
So I end up. I will try to go online, continue spreading the news, making sure people know that it's fake news.
Yeah.
With my personal team, I reply that this is a fake news.
Yes.
And that me argue. It is fake news. I have the picture of the pastor, wife, everybody involved. I have the picture. In fact, I came in this morning with a picture of pastor at the mind looking basic there. They look like, just to let people know the truth,
Yeah.
Above all, you are doing a great job. The wife of the pastor, I think she was the one on the phone with you now.
Yes.
And I spoke to him this morning. Last time. To her rather, sorry.
Yeah.
And I monitor what she's saying. She promised to be honest at all times.
Yes.
And I think her story from last night to what she was telling today is the same story. My why we rock and cover. So story was so far I've heard a lot of stories from other people from other ends.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm in public voice now.
Yeah.
So I have talked to people, so many people with me, both voice recording, video recording. So, I've been on this case for the past 2 weeks.
Okay. We're going to get the truth, and all people will be able to hear the truth. We're all going to learn something from it. We are all going to learn something from this. You men will learn, women will learn, the children will learn. We pastors, we're going to learn also a lot of stuff. So thank you very much, sir, for calling on the show. God bless you.
On one of these actually, if that's okay with you. Now, I don't know if you have the contact of this man and talk with him twin, the person that they accused or alleged.
No, I don't have contact with the person. The men's fellowship leader.
I actually spoke to him this morning.
Yes, I have not done that. I have not done that. I want to first of all.
If you want to talk to him, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. If he can, if he can.
The guy is a little bit. He want to overthrow some kind of transparency and show that he know better. Guy in little what like that's all. But look, the social media is not what you think. About people will be busy or whatever won't see it at anywhere. Like most of them, your pastor will not the pastor over. And we will not sit down to let that happen to Pastor Babalasha. My I get a pastor.
Yeah, I will talk with you after. I will talk with you after the show to get his contact. So
Okay.
we'll do that. Thank you very much for your job. Yeah. All right. The telephone is still open by the grace of God for people who would love to still call in. You want to call in on the show? You can go ahead and call in. You have a different side of the story, or probably you know somebody who knows something, or whatever. Feel free to make that phone call. But one thing I want to let you see is that people believe that I'm a bad person. That Pastor Shola is always against pastors, against pastors. I'm not. I always want to investigate things, and I want to see the truth. All right, I want to look at the truth. There are so many of us pastors that will learn from this. We're going to learn from this stuff. Pastor colleague Bangbalasha's mistakes, we're going to point it out. You guys are going to see the mistake he made. We're going to see the mistake of the person inside of the church. We're going to see the mistake of the husband of the woman. We're going to see the mistake of the woman. But we have to first of all hear from all of them. If you don't hear from them, we can't just cook up stuff. We can't cook up stuff. We cannot cook up stuff. No, we can't. We have to first of all hear from them. Right now, we've heard from the wife of the pastor. We're going to hear from the pastor. We're going to hear from those other people. And gradually, we're going to be driving the old stuff towards the truth. And then we'll stable it. And that's where we can now go on social media and say, this is what has happened. All right? So let's keep quiet. Keep your fingers crossed. Continue to pray for us so that we'll be able to dig into the foundation of this situation by the grace of God. So please go ahead and share the video wherever you can share it. Let people be able to connect with it. This is the truth. And I will always stand by the truth in my life. And I will not take money from anybody. If anybody wants to bribe me, I'm not taking money from you. And if I take the money from you, I'll come and show them on social media before I will spend it. And at the same time, I will still hammer you. I will hammer you if you're actually doing the wrong thing. All right, that's the stuff. All right, to my fellow Joseph. Let me quickly just say this to you guys out there. Let me tell you, there is nothing like secret. There is no secret. All right, we are all men. We are all men. Men, we are nasty. Very nasty set of human beings. That guy inside that picture is not 30 years old. That guy inside of that video is not 42. That guy looks like a 45, 50-year-old man. If a 50-year-old man is that nasty, and really dancing so pee in front of, there is nothing like a secret. Your secret will come out. No? The issue is this. That's not the guy that is being targeted right now. Nobody is targeting that guy. Social media. He's not his own case. No, we're not dealing with his case at all. We don't even know that guy. We have never even met that guy. Nobody is reporting the guy or whatsoever. Okay? Nobody. But the issue is that now the wife has caught him. The children are seeing his face, his penis. We are seeing his penis on social media. He's a different person entirely. Nobody even knows the guy. We are not even treating his case. Now his case is now here. And that's how your case will come up too. All those nyama things you're doing, that's the way it's going to come out too. All right? No matter how you hide it, it's going to come out one day. It's going to come out one day. For real. It's going to come out one day. It's going to come out one day. For real. And you'll be doing this thing, you'll be hiding it. You're sending the picture of your penis to a girlfriend in California, in Las Vegas, in Canada. There's going to be one day will always be one day where monkey go market, he will come back. All right? I always want people to understand. Think about it. You see, the mind of a man is so wicked. We can do anything when it's dark. When it's dark, we can do anything. I saw another video today. Somebody sent another video to me. It's not even the video we are treating. It's not the people we are treating right now. This woman heard that the husband is sleeping with the house girl. So she carried her phone. She was going from room to room. At the end of the day, he opened one last room, found the husband and the house girl. Oh, you're the mama, kosa. And look at you. But you come on here. What come on? Yahweh tutu. Yahweh tutu. Born again, Yahweh. I'm telling you. No, go get Mr. T. Go get son. You have a wife and you're not sleeping with the house girl. You know how dirty a man is. How dirty the man of man, the man of a man is. All right, that's your house girl. Oh my God, I think it's a hotel or somewhere. I don't know. I can't remember. So that's exactly the thing. That's how nasty women are. And that is why we've been preaching and say, come and receive Christ into your life. Receive Jesus as your Lord and Savior. And that's it. All right? And that's it. All right? So I really don't think that woman's got any business with the house help. She's not supposed to be even talking to the house help at all. She's supposed to face her man. Face your husband. Let your husband know that, hey, this is not the right way to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? So by the grace of God, the next person that will be coming on the show with me is actually the man that is accusing the wife of sleeping with somebody else. I'm going to work on that stuff and we're going to bring him on the show. We are not going to be on the side of anybody. We are going to be on the side of the truth by the grace of God. So thank you very much, everybody, for listening to this show. I really appreciate every one of you guys. The Lord will continue to be with us in Jesus' name. I'm really sorry. I actually forgot. I wanted to just give a shout out to Pastor Benjamin Beckley. Thank you very much for coming on the show. And I want to quickly just wish you a happy birthday on my show officially wishing you a happy birthday. Thank you very much, man of God. God bless you, sir. Bye. For so many of you who may be asking questions, you can go ahead to subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is very active right now, and that's where I'm going to be doing all my live shows. All my live shows will be on my YouTube channel. That's where I'm going to be doing my live shows now, by the grace of God. So if you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe real quick to my WhatsApp page. My YouTube page. That's where I'm going to be doing all my live shows by the grace. Action in here. All right. God bless you.
Arúgbó ọjọ́ ẹni ayérayé, mo ṣe bá ọba mímọ́.